Welcome to 28th Street.
Have you been before?
Yeah, I've been many times. Hey guys, this is Putnam and Putnam.
Hi.
Yeah, we have people watching. We are in the flower market, flower district. We're on 28th Street in Manhattan, and they're going to show me around to some of their the spots where they buy flowers for their projects and maybe meet some of the people that they interact with daily.
Yes, you get the inside scoop.
So this is exciting for me because I have been to the flower market. I don't normally know what I'm doing when I come to the flower market. Like, I know this street. There's a few spots where I usually stop in.
At least you found it. Most people don't even know the flower district is here.
Right.
It's 28th Street between 6th and 7th Avenue. And a lot of people think it's not open to the public because it's a lot of wholesale vendors. But if you bring cash, you can pretty much shop anywhere. Everyone takes cash.
Cash is king.
Cash is king, girl.
Okay,
Cash
let's
is
go.
king.
I'm gonna show you how we do this, okay?
Hey Shadow,
Sorry,
how's it
we're
going?
gonna
Nice
take over your shop for a second. Cool.
What project are you guys working on today? Because you're actually shopping for something today.
Yeah, we're just gonna do a little thing for ourselves.
A portfolio
Just a little
shoot.
portfolio.
A portfolio
shoot.
shoot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So when you're walking into a flower store, are you always thinking like this color palette first? Is that like the place that you start, or
It depends on what the project is. Sometimes if I don't have anything in mind, I'll try to find a flower that has color that I'm obsessed with. So if I walk
what
in
are we
and-
obsessed with?
So for example, this carnation, caramel, this is the name of the color.
Okay.
For example, find something that has a lot of color in it, right? So there's like a peachy pink, and then it fades to like a cream and a little yellow and chartreuse inside. Something like this will inspire an entire arrangement. So this is actually going to be inspiration for today's project.
Okay, so this is where we're starting.
Yeah.
We're like,
This is
where we're starting.
Did you know that you were going to start
No,
with this?
I just when
Okay.
I walked in, my eye
saw
caught it.
this, and
I
this
use this
is-
often, but
Yeah.
for this project
It's a good-
specifically, I think it's gonna.
It's a
work.
great filler flower because
Yep.
this will work with a lot of different color palettes. So this is one of our standards.
Okay.
Yes.
This is actually a really great segue to your book.
Yes.
Because
I talked
your
about
book
it.
We
is...
break it all down.
You break it all down.
We
So
break it
these
all
guys have
down.
this book called The Flower Color Guide.
Flower Color Guide, yeah.
Flower Color Guide. It's literally the most simple, straightforward book, and because every page is a different flower, but you tell, and it's organized by color, but
Yeah.
you tell
Yep,
on
all
each
organized
page
by color.
what type of bloom this is. Is this
Yeah,
a
like how
filler?
I
Is
use
this
it,
a
yeah.
star? I forget the terminology.
We use
Filler.
4 categories: face, filler, texture, and gesture.
Ooh,
Yeah.
So
I like
face
to
is
actually cover all of those bases.
Okay,
in
we'll
this,
go
right?
into more of that
So this is
later.
filler.
This is
Filler.
filler. Okay, got it.
So I'm gonna grab these peonies.
Okay.
And you see how there's a little cream in the center of these peonies?
Yeah, it's like a little yellowish,
Yeah.
kind of
So
ivory.
now this is gonna be my transition from white to something a little more peachy. Okay.
Okay.
So let's go find a little spot on the shelf. So what you want to do. They have these shelves, right? So we can lay out our product and we can see how this color is going to work together. And you see how I laid it out? You can really see how this color transitions to white. We have peonies, which is our face flower. So this is texture, face flower, filler.
So if looking at this, are you like, oh, we need more texture or filler or any of these categories?
Yes, we need greens. I think more texture. So let's start.
go
Okay.
check.
We
Green.
have greens.
But I think we're gonna check next door too to get some
Yeah, I
interesting
think we might do tropicals.
variations.
Because you can get wider with tropicals, and I think that's going to work really well for this project.
But look at this tropical
Literally
paradise.
walking into a tropical paradise.
It's very cool.
Look at these bananas.
Isn't that cool? So, Mikey, I think we can actually really play with some interesting shapes and stuff, because even if we put some stuff on the table to style it out,
Do you know how big this thing is going to be?
for this type of project, we like to have like different areas of shooting. So it's like the main hero shot, and then you can kind of like get into a few different angles and like little nooks and crannies and stuff.
Who's driving creatively?
So usually I stay away from this portion. When we're doing like a creative project like this, sure, I jump in and like help out, but usually I stay away from this part.
That's pineapple.
Look at these pineapples. Those are so cute.
These are
Very
little baby
cute.
pineapples.
Oh
and
my
look at the
God.
color in this
That
one.
pink. Oh my
Right?
Those are
gosh.
really cute.
Those
You need to get
are
this for, like, a
adorable.
cocktail.
That would be so good as a
Cocktails,
garnish in a
yeah.
cocktail.
I feel pretty good.
I feel good about here, yeah.
This is your little kind of like city atelier where
Yes.
all the deliveries come from.
Yes, we do our daily deliveries out of here. We do office work here. typically if we're going to meet clients, we'll do it next door at the hotel where the shop is.
Right.
But our big events happen out of Brooklyn, so that's our warehouse space.
So while Mikey is arranging and we're all just kind of chatting, I do want to know the kind of steps, because you have chicken wire in there.
Chicken wire works better than I think any other type of structure to use.
But especially for all like smaller arrangements like this, you can always use this like coated chicken wire.
So we're calling this a small arrangement?
Well, you know.
This is a
Small for Putnam.
very subdued.
Very subdued.
Don't mind the massive palm in the background.
It's a small vase.
So chicken wire for this, water, and now we're gonna build with our grains.
Okay.
This is how we're gonna build our shape, okay?
Okay.
So I have my structure now, and I'm gonna fill in based on this shape, right?
Right.
And I wanna play with these fruits.
So we're going to fill in with all of the filler.
This
Yes.
blueberry.
Fillers.
This is actually.
I would
Am I-
consider this texture.
Okay, so full on berry.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys, I just want everybody to know that I feel like when I first met you, I was like, are you guys related? Are you married? And now
Yeah,
I feel
we've
like the
been-
world needs to know, just so we're clear. You guys are married.
We're married in
Yes.
October 2nd is our anniversary, and it'll be.
How long have you been married?
It'll be 9 years.
9 years.
Isn't
That's
that crazy?
Yeah.
We got married when we were 23.
Babies. You've been married for 9 years. You've had the business for 5.
Yes. Mikey was doing flowers for about a year before we joined forces, but I left my job and we opened the company 5 years ago. And Penny over here was our first employee. Wave, Penny.
Hi.
Got to see the eye doctor.
These are the ladies who are like working
Okay.
away constantly, getting
Yes.
all of the deliveries
Marnie
out.
This is
and
our
Penny.
talent.
Yes, they are working here every day because we have local deliveries that go around Manhattan every day. So they're here and setting those beautiful things out. I think these are going out for Ula Johnson.
I think that what we've done here, tell me if I'm wrong, you established the structure and then you filled it in with the face flowers, which are these beautiful moments. And that's the kind of extreme. It's like
Yes.
the logistics and the like art, and then you're gonna kind of like fill in to meet
All the little
everything in the
spots,
middle,
yeah.
right?
Yep.
Okay, I feel good about this. I know what I'm doing. What are your goals and dreams for where you take this business?
We have some cool stuff.
Girl, yeah, there's so many things happening. Well, the book has been a huge success for us. Yes, flower color guide. And 400 flowers all organized by color. Florists have been using it, brides, cake, people who do sugar flowers,
Yeah.
illustrators, watercolor artists, tattoo artists.
Tattoo
like,
artists, yeah, that's pretty
anyone
cool.
who
That's
needs
super
an
cool.
amazing reference of a flower has been using this book. But because we're always thinking about the next step, next move, whatever.
Right.
So we're bringing this whole concept online. The book features 400 flowers. We want to have a resource of like 4,000 flowers. We were going to have like video tutorials, and then we're going to have an arrangement simulator where you can take the single stems and pick out a vase, literally arrange the flowers, and then
really
like
cool.
drop in a backdrop and stuff.
It's a
Wow.
rendering part, so you can do flower walls,
Yeah.
floral prints on dresses.
And
It's going to be so
yeah.
cool.
Do you guys have a project that stands out in your memory as like one of the coolest things that you've ever done?
Yes.
Do tell.
He had a 12-page
pages
editorial
in
in
American Vogue, yeah. And I worked with Grace Coddington and Stephen Klein, and
We had like 2 days to prep, and they basically gave us inspiration photos that were like fields of tulips. So they were like, show up to this.
Recreate Holland.
Yes.
Over
Yeah,
the weekend.
right?
Yeah, they're
That's
like,
a
show
fun
up to
project.
a hangar in Red Hook Monday morning with tons and tons and tons of product. This was one of Grace Coddington's last big whimsical shoots for Vogue. I mean, she still contributes to Vogue now, but this was kind of her last, like when she was there full time.
Right, her last
And
hurrah.
it was incredible, and it was basically a story about Mikey's flowers. He made all these beautiful flower fields.
yeah, it was
mean,
pretty
so
surreal. It was pretty cool. But it was just a fun shoot, and then seeing it, actually holding the magazine and seeing it was one of the coolest experiences of my life.
Thank you for
Thank you guys for
joining
having me
us
over.
in the
It's been,
flower market.
it's been
Flower
so
market.
delightful to see your process firsthand, and even though I get to see it on social media all the time, to like be here in your studio. Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah.
Yay!
Aw.
Thanks, Patrick.
We love you, Patrick.
Mikey hugs everyone.
Love you guys.
I'm just
That's
gonna
why I love you guys.
give you a little
Okay.
kiss.
Okay.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Okay, Bridget.